Just 5 on the clock. Irving dishes to Smith. And here's Love from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Love's got 5 points so far.
And you think back to Vince Carter starting his career with the Raptors, an 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection, and he really introduced Canada to the NBA game.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Doris Burke for an update on Marc Gasol.
Kevin, I got some news from the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
And for Vince Carter, a superstar in his prime when he was with the Raptors, and his departure left some bad feelings there, no doubt. But, you know, you think back to last season, though, in Toronto, they played a video tribute which brought Vince to tears. I mean, that was nice to see the reconciliation.
Conley against Irving. Carter kicks to Randolph. And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Cleveland foul.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Channing
foul.
Fries checked in for Love. Amon Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here's Stevenson. Mozgov with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Smith. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Assisted. Channing
Smith's
Frye.
got 10.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they
foul.
had the chance to push it,
His first
they pushed it.
personal foul.
And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph has
Shooting
enjoyed an
for
outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
Two
And you know,
shots.
ironically, by taking more of a backseat to front court make Marc Gasol, Randolph played better, the best rebound rate of his career.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for
LeBron
Channing Frye.
James.
LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And here is Conley. 12 points for him. Randolph passes to Stevenson. The feed to right. Memphis moving it around. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Irving kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
For three.
Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And for the Grizzlies, they had to be encouraged by Randolph's play after signing him to that extension. I mean, he'd been set back by the knee injury, but he came back in a big way.
He sinks the 11-footer.
Randolph.
Randolph's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
James dishes to Love. The quick look, no good that time.
And Randolph happy to be back in Memphis. He said, this is home. This is where I belong. And look, he's helped establish this team as a power in the Western Conference. And for me, this is the right place for him to be.
The drive-by.
Foul called.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anderson comes in for Brandon Wright. And it's Green in for Zach Randolph. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Well, Memphis loves the grit and grind mentality of this Grizzlies team. We all know that. They are at their most fearsome, I think, right here in the Grindhouse.
No doubt about it. Some names just stick, and everyone here knows when you say Grindhouse, you're talking about the FedEx Forum. Memphis is so strong in this building.
Shot clock at 3. And it's Carter missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
LeBron passes to Irving. It's stolen by Green and stolen by James. The wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off during the run.
Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Conley with a wide open look, and another miss by Memphis. Can't hit. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lick. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's LeBron. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Marc Gasol is out there with Green, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Conley kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Green. Fader on the way, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And it's LeBron missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
That's good. And that's 13 points for Love.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Conley kicks to Allen. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there are arguments, Mark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too.
All right, fans.
Timeout called.
Get
The
out. Let's
Grizzlies.
get ready for yours.
Last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Barnes comes in for Lance Stevenson. P.J. Harrison's checked in for Tony Allen. And it's Jordan Adams in for Mike Conley.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
Alfred Thompson, he was straight off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Adams dishes to Green. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Irving attacking. Outside jumping. The pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Wright. Thompson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Irving drives in, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Barnes with it. Now Smith defending. He had a nice open look right
Jordan
there.
Adams.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. On the wing, Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Drive by Adams. Right, the pass to Barnes.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
Irving kicks to Thompson from deep. James, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Over in the corner, Green. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert.
Cavaliers foul.
Chris Anderson is checked in for
Second
Wright.
personal
And the
foul.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov,
Second
he's
team
checked in
foul.
for Thompson. Fry comes in for James. James Jones, who's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. It's Anderson with the drive, and that one's good.
Chris Anderson.
Williams with the ball, feeds it to Fry. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shumpert against Hairston. And that one's good, Shumpert.
Iman Shumpert.
Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
Channing Frye.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game.
Grizzlies ball.
They kept the pressure on. Clearly, were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. And that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Grizzlies.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And another miss by Memphis. Now, here's Fry. Adams defending. Barnes against Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Fry. The rebound by Anderson.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior
Cavaliers
defense
timeout.
because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And the Cavaliers call time here. What's your take, guys?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Now Irving. Top of the key. Can't connect. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, congratulations on a wonderful performance. Can you tell us what goes on in your mind when you get in this?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
We all know anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith.